Okay, welcome to the Team Success product user call tonight. So we're going to give you a little outline of what Isagenix is tonight. We're going to be keep it really close to 30 minutes, not go over at all. There is a chat feature, so if you have questions you want to place, type in the chat at the bottom of your screen. You'll see chat. We have I see a few people on here. I think Lisa Cohen, who's a registered dietitian, was going to hop on and manage the chat. I don't know if she's on yet, so I do see a few other people from Team Success who can manage the chat for me since I won't be able to. So I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Angi MacDonnell. I've been a part of Isagenix for about 2.5 years. Before Isagenix, I was overweight, tired, overwhelmed mom of 3 kids. In my younger years, I had run a bunch of marathons. And at my daughter's dance class one day, I ran into a mom, Kim Alaprantis. I casually mentioned to her that I used to run and I missed running. And she said, "You have to try Isagenix." So after a very, very slow, bumpy start, I put the products in my body and I lit up. And exactly 1 year from the day I started Isagenix, I ran my 4th marathon and I felt amazing. And I haven't stopped talking about it since. And I'm actually training for a 50K right now, which is something I never would have dreamed of without these products. So that's kind of what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to cover the 4 core, a little bit about some of the amazing things about Isagenix. And one of the best things about Isagenix is the people we meet, people that I didn't know until I came to this amazing company. And so I'm co-hosting tonight with my friend Christina. Christina and I did not know each other until we did an event together a couple of years ago. And she's an amazing person, and she's going to share a little bit about her story. And then we're going to hop on PowerPoint and I'll go through a little bit more about Isagenix with you. So take it away, Christina.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, I'm Christina, and just wanted to tell you a little bit about my story. I'll try to keep it brief because I know we only have a little bit of time. So if I get carried away, get me back on track. But so I'm somebody who really just always had like an unhealthy relationship with food and my body, and probably did like a lot of unhealthy things throughout my life, probably until I had my daughter. And at that time, it was like I had this little person in front of me, and she was just perfect and amazing in every way. And I said, if she ever was treating her body the way I treat myself, I would be heartbroken. So I knew like at that point that I needed to drastically change things. And that's kind of when I started this like health journey. And I vowed I would never diet again. I would, never like take every food group onto my diet. I wanted to set a good example for my daughter. So like I really like started eating healthy and clean and working out, but not excessively. And it was kind of disappointing because I was like, I don't really feel that great though. At 3 o'clock, I'm like, oh gosh, when's her father going to come home so I can take a nap? That 3 o'clock tiredness that you get, and like hungry all the time, even though I thought I was eating great. So I was like, all right, well, 40's coming up. So I guess like, that's just what it is. Like, this is how I'm going to feel, tired and cranky at 5 o'clock when my daughter wakes me up. But then I met Angi one day at an event, and yeah, she loves to talk about Isagenix and her marathons, and she's like had this great energy, and like I loved listening to how she was running marathons again and using these products, and then she's like, oh, and I drink these really delicious shakes, and I was like, kind of stopped listening then, because I was like, oh, well, I'm not going to do a shake thing, like these shake things don't work. But I liked her for some reason. So I decided to give it a shot and kind of like look at some information. And I was completely shocked when I did, because it's not a shake thing at all. There's so much more to it. And like seeing people's transformations and stories, I was blown away. Like kids, adults, young, old, men, women, just having these life-changing experiences. And so, I said, I'll try this one last thing and see what happens. And I had a little bit of a rocky start too. You know, I remember calling Angi and being like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, but I wasn't following the system. I'm stubborn. I'm Italian. Like, not that all Italians are stubborn, but, you know I am. And I kind of thought like I could do it how I wanted and just kind of do what I wanted. And then, like Angi really helped me to realize like, no, just try this. Like she's like, I know it's going to work for you. And like, I'm really like blessed that I did and that she encouraged me, because it's completely changed my life. Like I'm not finding myself hungry all the time. I have so much more energy. Like I went from running 2 miles to 10 miles. I'm not like falling asleep with my daughter at 3:00 anymore. When she wakes me up at 5, I don't love it, but I'm like, okay, let's go play. Like, let's go do something. Like, I never would have done this. I, at 40, decided to become a licensed Zumba instructor. I would have never done that. It's been like a lifelong dream since I was like 20 to want to do that. But I just like was never comfortable in my body and thought I could do it. And like now I am, and it's amazing. So, if you're here like listening and you're on the fence, like you have nothing to lose, and it's not just a shake thing at all. It's so much more, and it's going to change your life. Like, I just wish everybody would give it a shot, because it's really a gift. Like, I feel so blessed that I met Angi. So that's my story.
Thank you so much, Christina. It's just, I don't know, it's just so cool to meet somebody, share these amazing products with them, build a friendship, and see you have as great an experience as I did. So we're going to hop right into, I'm going to share my screen real quick. And we are going to hop into the Zoom, this part. Okay, so let's see. So what I'm going to share with you is basically a little bit about Isagenix. We're going to cover the 4 core, how to do a shake day, how to do a cleanse day, and then a couple of other things that make this company amazing. So one of the best things about Isagenix is our vision. It's to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain, and in the process create the largest health and wellness company in the world. And it doesn't say the largest network marketing company in the world or direct sales company in the world. It says the largest health and wellness company. This company has been around 16 years. They just started to generate $1 billion in sales every year, which is amazing. It's a solid, amazing company. It's in 13 countries and expanding even more globally. So it's really an amazing thing to be a part of. I can't say enough about it. We are a solutions-based company. So when you talk to somebody about Isagenix, what they should be doing is asking you a lot of questions. And they should be asking you what you're eating, what's going on in your life, and what solution you're looking for. We have weight wellness, energy, performance, healthy aging, and wealth creation. And a lot of times, many of us come here for one thing, and we end up staying for another. So I know I started with weight wellness. I lost my weight. I felt amazing. And I stuck around for a lot of the performance products. A little disclaimer before we get into this. This is, this is not going to prevent, cure any kinds of diseases. It's simply food. That's all it is. Nothing fancy, nothing magical about it. It's just amazing food that you're going to put in your body and you're going to feel great. So let's get into it. The core 4 products of Isagenix. Christina talked a little bit about the shakes. So when you come here for weight wellness, we all know you have to have a calorie deficit. And most of us, if you were like me, that's where you struggled. I struggled to reduce calories and continue to work out. I struggled to reduce calories and have energy in the afternoon. What we do is we use these amazing tasting shakes. They have 23 vitamins and minerals in them, 24 grams of protein. We have shakes with even more protein. We have shakes with I think 16 grams of sugar, shakes with less sugar. There's so many different options and they all taste delicious. You'll never get tired of them. If you told me 2 years ago I would still be looking forward to having a shake every morning for breakfast, I would have thought, no way, I got sick of everything. There's a million things on the market, but they're not all created the same. I heard this awesome thing today. It's like the difference between McDonnell's and like filet mignon. You know, this is the filet mignon of shakes. They're amazing, and they're going to make you feel really, really good. And whoever coaches you in this is going to show you how to fit them in your life. So everybody does things a little bit differently. We talk about shake days in Isagenix. Most of us come in here and do a 30-day system, and we start with shake days where we replace 2 meals a day with a shake. If you're working out a ton, you might have those 2 meals be mini meals or snacks that you're plugging the shakes in. But again, it's all very customizable, and you're going to work with whoever enrolls you to figure out what works best for you. So the shake is kind of the foundation of the core 4. And then we have the cleanse for life. I also should mention, if you have a question, please post it in the chat, and Lisa will kind of manage the chat. Lisa is a registered dietitian, and she's one of the founding members of our team, and she can answer any questions in the chat because I can't look at it right now. But so cleanse for life. So we also have cleanse days. Not your average cleanse where you are in the bathroom. It's not a laxative at all. It's a cellular cleanse. You're going to drink this cleanse. It's a berry botanical drink. It's going to nourish your body, but you're never going to initiate digestion on a cleanse day. Some of you may have done cleanses where you do them for like 7 days at a time or 5 days at a time. In Isagenix, we do 1 day. Sometimes 2 if you're really brave, but no more than that. So this is a 1-day thing. You give your body a rest. You're also eating amazing chocolate while you're doing this. Who doesn't love chocolate? So it's really an opportunity to kind of let your digestive system rest and flush toxins out of your body. The next product in our core 4 is a lot of people's favorite. It's called Isagenix Supreme, and Isagenix Supreme reduces stress. So, you know, even if you have the nicest, smoothest, greatest life, if you watch the news, you'll feel stress. You know, everybody has a little stress in their life, and especially for those of us who come here for weight loss, stress is a big reason why, you know, we hold on to the weight. I know for me, when I got here, kind of my finances were a little bit of a mess. My weight was a little bit of a mess. I wasn't working out. I was definitely stressed out. Isagenix Supreme, you take it once a day. You can take it twice a day if you need to. You throw it in a shake. You throw it in some warm water. The taste has definitely grown on me, and it's going to help reduce your cortisol levels. You can even have it on a cleanse day. It's an amazing product. It's one of those things that you almost can't even describe. You just got to put it in your body and feel it. And then this product, the vitamins, Isagenix vitamins are amazing. So I always describe these as, this is the one product that if I stop taking, I physically feel it more than anything. A lot of that, what Christina talked about, that 3 p.m. crash, I have totally eliminated. And I give a lot of credit to it, to the vitamins. So they come in AM and PM packs. And this is super important because a lot of people, you know, say, well, I'm taking these expensive vitamins and, you know, I'm just creating expensive urine. Not with Isagenix. That's why they're split up in AM and PM packs. So your body is actually absorbing what you're taking. They have all the general things you need in a multivitamin, resveratrol, omega-3s. You're getting your fish oil and you're not burping fish. Pretty cool. I know I've tried to take fish oil in the past and I just could not stomach it. So these are amazing. I highly, highly recommend these. All these products together give you your shake days and your cleanse days. And in your first 30 days, you're pretty much going to follow a system of doing 6 shake days a week, 1 cleanse day a week. Again, you're going to get coached through that. Somebody's going to hold your hand. They're going to guide you, and they're going to help you so that you get to the goal that you set out for. So a lot of us, I'm just going to touch on this really quickly, we lose the weight and then we start working out and we can begin to incorporate some of the performance products. I was definitely a person who was like, I have no interest in performance products. Like, I'm an amateur athlete at best. I don't need this. Well, I've grown to Love these products. I have to say my favorite, I think, is the Amped Recover. They're branched chain amino acids. And if you read up on branched chain amino acids, they're so good for you. I drink it when I'm working out. I drink them on cleanse days. If I want to do like a short run or any kind of workout, they're amazing. We also have another amazing product in this line. They're all amazing products, but Amped Hydrate is Gatorade without all the fake stuff in it. So if you have kids who are drinking Gatorade by the ton, like mine are, this is an awesome product to switch them to, because now they're getting healthy, natural electrolytes. And they're going to feel really good, and they're not going to have any of the junk. And then within this line, there's a lot of other amazing things. The more you're working out, the more you might want to dabble with these. So let's talk about how Isagenix is going to support you. You know, you're going to purchase your pack, you're going to have your coach, they're going to walk you through the pack, and then that's not it. The company of Isagenix wants you to succeed. And this is just one example of how much they want you to succeed. We have an IsaBody challenge. Anybody can sign up for it. You submit your before pictures. As soon as you open your account, submit your before pictures. And then in 16 weeks, you submit after pictures, which no one will ever see unless you win, in which case you won't care because you're going to look amazing. But you submit your after pictures, and Isagenix is going to give you a $200 product coupon. Okay? And you can do that 3 or 4 times a year. So I've done at least, I think, 5 or 6 of them, and every time I get $200 towards products. So, you know, they're putting their money where their mouths are. They want us to be successful. They want us to feel good. And the requirements for participating in this is just like general consumption. You don't have to buy an excessive amount of products to get the $200. Oh, you also get a really cool t-shirt, which is really fun, and they change the style of t-shirt all the time. So just another example of how the company is doing what it says it's going to do. It wants us to succeed. It wants us to feel good, and it's encouraging us to do so. So these products are all backed by science. Again, like I said, there's a million things on the market. Isagenix has a team of scientists working to create all of the products to make them the best that they can possibly be. And then they have backed all the products with scientific studies. So there's multiple studies published in peer-reviewed journals. So this one is about one that compared Isagenix to the heart healthy diet, and it showed that people who used Isagenix had 56% more weight loss, 47% more fat loss, and twice as much visceral fat loss. I'll tell you, the most exciting study for me, though, is the one from Cornell University that not just tested the products over a 30-day period, but it drew it out to an entire year. And at the end of the year, the majority of the participants had maintained their weight loss. And that's huge. As a serial dieter, when I came to Isagenix, I honestly thought, well, yeah, I'll lose the weight, but I'm going to gain it back. I always gained it back. And I have been so happy not to gain it back. I mean, I still have some ups and downs, but for the most part, I've kept all the weight off. And that really is something to be proud of, and something that the company should be proud of. There's also a couple studies about performance. So if you're here for athletic performance, know that your athletic performance is going to improve when you put these products in your body. And here are some of our amazing transformations. So my friend Carrie, my friend John, I mean, there's just nothing better in the world than coming here, sharing these products with people, and then watching them turn into completely different people. It excites me. It keeps me going. It's my passion to show everybody that they can, you know, reach any level that they choose, dream any dream that they want, and go for it. You know, it's not a magic pill. It takes a little time and hard work, but when you do it consistently, and you dig in and you take advantage of the products and all the support from the company, you know, you will find success. So we did say in the beginning, I said that there was wealth creation is one of the solutions for Isagenix. And some of you might be like, oh, here we go. Now they're going to ask me to sell the products. No one should ever ask you or bother you to sell Isagenix, okay? However, I would be remiss, and if I did not tell you that there is a solution for wealth creation in Isagenix. So 76% of people say that they're stressed out over money and work. It's just a reality. We're going to take Isagenix Supreme to reduce our stress. Then we have to acknowledge the fact that money is a huge stressor in many people's lives. And probably the biggest objection when people talk about Isagenix, or one of the biggest objections, is the cost. I can't afford it. You're simply replacing the food that you're buying with Isagenix. If you still struggle with that, there's opportunity here to change things, and we call that you share, they share, repeat. So when you purchase a pack in Isagenix, if you grab 2 friends, first of all, you're going to increase your chances of success by like over 80%, some crazy percentage, by doing it with 2 friends. You know, most of us will quit on ourselves, but when we drag other people along with us and we start telling them, you have to do this with me, it's a lot harder to quit on yourself. So when you share Isagenix, say you start with a value pack, you share with your friends, they each get a value pack. My friend Carrie got a value pack. I get $100 from Isagenix as a thank you for referring her. There's no advertising in this company. It's purely word of mouth. So I also share with my friend John. John buys a value pack. I get another $100 for John joining me. If John and Carrie join in the same week, Isagenix will double those bonuses. So I'll get $200 for Carrie's pack and $200 for John's, making a total of $400. When I share with 2 people, I also reach the first rank in Isagenix, which is consultant, and Isagenix is going to congratulate me and thank me for the referrals by giving me $50. So before I even get my products in my house, I can have earned back $450 from Isagenix as a thank you for sharing with 2 people. And you can just kind of repeat that. You share, they share, repeat over and over again. There's about 5 different ways to earn money in Isagenix. That's not the topic of tonight's call, so I'm not going to get into that, but know that it's available to you. And if you love the products, you do not have to pay for them. So which solution is for you? You know, like I said, I came here, my goal was weight loss. I rediscovered my love of running. I found financial freedom by sharing these products casually with a few friends, and I earned some money. In just 2.5 years, I now earn more working part-time from home, talking about Isagenix, than I ever did at any full-time job I ever had. I've met amazing people. I've completely shifted my life from one of, struggling to get out of bed and go to work and eat crappy food, to where I wake up rested, refreshed, I go work out, I eat well, I enjoy what I do, I'm passionate about what I do, I'm excited to help other people find their passion, whatever that is. So what are you looking for? Get on the phone with the person who invited you to this call, share with them what's going on with you, let them find you a solution, and put the products in your body. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee. You're not going to need it, because if you put the products in your body, you're going to feel amazing. And from now until July 4th, you can get free shipping on everything. I shouldn't say that. You can get free shipping on certain packs. So that pretty much concludes the Zoom for tonight. And like I said, just tell somebody what you're looking for, tell them how you feel, and get these products in your body. I promise you're going to feel amazing. All right. I want to thank Christina for co-hosting with me. We're a couple minutes before the hour. So I am going to unshare my screen. And if anybody has any questions, I'm happy to take them now. You can just kind of put your hand up or unmute yourself. We have like 5 minutes for questions before we get off the line. If nobody has questions, we can end. All right, it's quiet out there, so I'm going to unmute everybody and say goodnight, and thank you all for hopping on the call.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, great job, Angie. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
It was
Angie.
awesome.
It was awesome.